Good evening, everybody. I apologize. I'm a little bit late. Hearing two of me. Okay. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Let's head into the live scene. Yeah, here we go. We're all good now. It's been a day. I haven't done crap today, but it's been a day. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Zman here. Welcome back to the Soulless world. Today, we're going to continuing our work on the entrance hall here. And then once we get done with this, we're going to head up top and continue working on building the mountain. But yeah, so this is what I actually just did this part, like not even that long ago. So I went ahead, filled in some deep slate bricks, kind of to just blend in with the deep slate itself. Obviously, you got to close up this area. This entire section here, I'm kind of wanting to do some sort of like, I don't know, some gems almost. I might even try to go with Skulk. I'll have to think on that a little more. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. I almost forgot what day it was, if I'm being completely honest. And that's also why the stream started so late instead of 7 p.m. like I promised. So I do apologize for that. We're starting a little bit later than I had originally scheduled, but hopefully you guys don't hold it against me too much. Who is excited for the weekend? I gotta work all weekend, so not looking forward to that part. But it is what it is. That's all. Yep. So what I'm thinking I want to do is add in a couple like stalactites, stalagmites of some sorts, maybe using the actual deep slate itself. Maybe we go get some dripstone for like that actual texture type thing. I don't know. Kind of just talking to myself at this point to kind of put the ideas out there. So I don't necessarily like just this top layer just doesn't exactly feel right. Gonna put a strip of the deep slate in where it's the side texture. So this is facing upwards. We'll see how that looks. Let's just see how that looks. That might break up the pattern a bit. Give it a little more flow almost. Already looking at this, I'm liking this a lot better. I might just turn the entire ground to look like this. Maybe throw in a little bit of cobble deep slate. Just like some small patches here and there. I want you guys to actually be able to see what I'm doing too. That might be a little important, huh? So, okay, we have a little bit of cobble deep slate that we can kind of toss in here to break up the texture a little more. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's kind of, I'm liking that a lot better for like the floor itself. Then obviously we gotta build up the walls a bit too. Do have to keep in mind as well that we still have to branch this down to meet up with the wall. So we should probably do that after I figure out how I want this to look. I should have enough normal deep slate that we can just mess around with this a bit. Just to see what we can get this to look like. Let's see. Throw that in there. Let's go back around really quick. Kind of just hopping right into things here today. I don't know. I'm just kind of blurbing at this point. How has everybody's days been so far? Did you have a nice Friday? I should probably fill this section in as well. So we need some smooth tough, and smooth deep slate. Okay, we can do that. That should be pretty easy to get. Let's see here. Actually, don't. Let's check the shulkers. Shulkers should have all that we need too. Polished deep slate. Stone I don't necessarily need. I'll leave a stack of it in my inventory, sure. Let's see. Okay. That should work. I can always make more of the smooth deep slate. I think that's what I wanted to do anyways. So that goes there. Boom. There we go. Perfect. That's looking pretty snazzy. Alright, and then this is where the main entrance is going to be. So we can just leave that as is. This side we need to fill in yet. I know I'm being a little bit meticulous but with how I'm doing this. I very well could just be working on the walls. But my brain's also like, oh, this needs to be done first before that can be done. So we'll go ahead and just fill this in. Roth, my Friday's been pretty okay. I know you asked that minutes ago. It's fine. It happens. Yeah, it's been a Friday. I will be honest, I did not have a lot of motivation to do much of anything today. Other than work on my new secret deck, which I'm not revealing to anybody. I'm not. No advice from anybody. Like it's staying secret. Not telling you anything about it. I don't know if you or Soul will expect it. It's not a commander that I thought many people would necessarily use. But it should be a fun project nonetheless to do. Also need more Cabo Deep Sleet. Secret. Yes, it is a secret. Aren't you going to be doing a stream for your box opening or whatever? Yeah, about 15 minutes came out to say hi to my bud though while setting up. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Roth. You're a good friend. Yeah, yeah, this needs to be, since we've built up the wall, we can might as well just go ahead, fill this in. I'm very much liking how this is coming along so far. Just like this entire thing. All the hard work that I've been putting into it, it's nice. It's very nice. I've been very... I know I was originally supposed to stream Craft Mine tonight, but I've just been having way too much fun with building this. It feels like we're actually getting somewhere with it. Alright, so that side's pretty much done. Let's go ahead and build up this. Streaming when you're motivated is always the best route, I think. I agree. I 100% agree with that. It's always nice when you feel actually motivated to do something. Because then it really also allows some more like ideas, like something you might not have thought would work out. And then it's like, oh wait, that would work out. And like change and alter things a little easier. Okay, how does that look? Ooh. Honestly, we can kind of push it back a bit. I don't think it's that terrible of a fix. So if we just knock out a couple blocks here. Make this blend a little easier. That way it's not too hard on the eyes. Oop. A little too high. Nope, not that block. Nope, not those blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4. All right, cool. I think with that, then that's all we needed to get done. How's that look? That seems like a pretty drastic and sharp. Doesn't feel natural to me, so we're gonna go ahead, push some of these blocks back. That might help that a lot better, actually. So let's go ahead and knock these out real quick. How does that look? I know I have to fill in a couple blocks up here really quick. Boom, 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 boom. That looks a lot better. Maybe at some point we can, well, can just fix that right quick. how does that look? That looks good. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, so I wanted to do like a roughly 5x5 space with. So this is the center. I'm just going to use these as markers. And then right around here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Because we don't want a huge walkway coming in through here. Because eventually we'll have a, whatchamacallit, it's a stairway down to the main platform when we eventually build that up. But I definitely want that cavernous feeling when you're like, not cavernous, but I can't think of what the actual term is now. I want people to like really feel the scale of this build when they come walking in. So what I want to do here is have this come down a bit more. Have this path kind of narrowish. So it feels like you're going into like an enclosed space, and then like you go from this to small space and then come out and you really see the city for what it really is, kind of thing. So let's go ahead and build. How many stacks of... I might have to get some more deep slate. Oops. Nothing in there. Only cobbled. No. No. Nope. No. Nope. What about in here? Nope. I took all that. Okay. So what we will need to do first is probably just use up what we have. I have tons of stone, so we can just do some fillers in here. So actually, what I want to do is... Oh, I do have some scaffolding. Let's build this layer first so that we can get a good ceiling in. That way we're also not wasting resources. So then, yeah, like right about here. Is that all of it? That looks to be all of it. All right, well, let's go down. Grab a couple stacks of deep slate then. Because we're definitely... Oh, ouch. Definitely going to need quite a bit. We'll probably finish off this stack here. And then we'll head back up. I shouldn't need more than about 4 stacks. I'm hoping. But you never really know with these kinds of builds. Especially with how massive that they are. Alright. Last block we needed. Let's head back up. Crap. Nope. Don't want that. I do have to finish filling this in, huh? Fortunately, it doesn't need much more deep slate, which is nice. Alright, that's done. Wrong block. There we go. All right, let's get this built up. We can most definitely throw in some like half slabs and stuff like that too when the time comes. Just because that'll help give it a little more detail. I don't know if that's the right term I want to use. But that's the term that first came to mind, so we're rolling with it. All right, that's one side done. Let's go ahead work on this side now. Sniper, what's going on, bud? Welcome in. How you doing tonight? We're just casually working on our Dwarven Kingdom. Currently making some strides with it. Lots of great progress going on here. Tired as hell? You know what? I feel that. I truly feel that. I didn't do much today. I didn't really do anything today, but my vacation could very much be longer, please. Thank you. What's new with you, bud? I haven't seen you in a little while. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And then it starts to kick you till you roll out the bed on the floor and decide to sleep in your office computer chair. Huh? Why are you sleeping in your office chair? Unless there was some context in that message that didn't go through for whatever reason. Read the first message. It was 2 separate messages. All I'm seeing is tired as hell, and then starts to kick you till you roll out the bed and onto the floor, decide to sleep in your office chair. Unless there's something there that I'm missing. My YouTube is weird. I hope not. Oh, now I'm seeing it in Discord. You got a 3-year-old that doesn't want to sleep in his own expensive ass bed and decides to get up in your bed between you and your wife and then insist on both of you being in the wrong bed and then starts to kick you till you roll out of bed onto the floor and then sleep in your office chair. That sounds horrible and exhibit 4A of why I never want to have kids. Yeah, that just doesn't sound very fun at all. Let's go ahead and fill that in. So I want this part to feel run down almost, because I want the... That's right, I wanted to do like some sort of door style type thing. You know what? It's fine. We can always come back and do something else with it. Like right now, he's sleeping, taking his nap in our bed also. It is a 16-inch thick memory foam mattress that my wife got. Freaking hate the damn thing. I can't stand memory foam either, if I'm being completely honest, like sleeping on it. I definitely need like a firmer mattress. So like whenever I dog sit, I'm almost certain that the lady I dog sit for, her mattress is like memory foam and I can never get a good night's sleep. Because context, the dogs don't like sleeping in any other room except for the room they're most familiar with sleeping in, which is the ladies' room. So yeah. I don't mind memory foam if it's the kind that is a bit more on the firmer side, but this one is what they call Angel Cloud Soft. Yeah, nah. Fuck that. Which is what my wife wanted. The sides are not reinforced like normal, so when you get to the edge, you just roll off if you don't sleep right. That sounds about right. Sounds... Oh, seriously? I'm already out of deep sleep? That sucks. Alright, time to get more. Yeah! For a split second there, I thought I was just going to fall to my death because I didn't think my elytra activated. That was going to be terrifying. I told her I'm ordering myself a grade 2 military cot and she will deal with me sleeping on it. Oh no. Honestly though, cots aren't that bad to sleep in. I used to sleep in cots all the time when I was in Boy Scouts. Many, many moons ago. All right. So probably didn't need all of that. I'm being honest, but it's fine. So the best sleep I've gotten has been on a grade 2 military cot. I believe it, in all honesty. Some of those cots can actually be very comfortable. cat, you are about 2 inches away from clawing me in a very inappropriate spot. That would not have been very nice. She's probably hungry. Hold on a second. I thought I gave you food earlier. Oh, God. Some nice agua. My wife always wonders why I can sleep pretty much anywhere and why I tend to sleep more when I'm not in our bed. I mean, hey, everybody has their own quirks on how they get their night's sleep. Everybody's a bit different. Okay, so now that we've got this going, what I'm thinking of doing is, instead of lanterns, I'm gonna need some wood though. Not dark oak. I don't think I want to do pale oak. That might stick out too much. We'll try dark oak just to see, but wait, have I never... Apparently I never made dark oak fences, huh? Interesting. Not just the training that they give you in the military. You pretty much learn to sleep anywhere because you tend to hide sometimes to get a little nap in. When I worked for General Dynamics military contracting, I went through the same exact training. Interesting. So what I want to do is... might actually move this over to like here. Move that to there. That goes here. I know that kind of connects. I don't necessarily like that. If we move that over. Yeah. I really like candles, if you guys can't tell. Might end up doing the same exact thing here. Don't like how that connects. Move it over. Yeah. Shouldn't have spoken about the demonic semen. That, I love that phrase. That's fantastic. I wish you the best of luck, though, on trying to get that child to go back to sleep. Actually, I'm thinking of leaning towards the dark oak. That might... Actually... I feel like that blends into... That blends in a lot better. It's actually time for him to wake up. Oh, no. Well, I wish you the best of luck with tending to your child. Actually, all you need one more set of dark oak fences. So that goes there, and then actually just push that back. He's been up asleep for 3.5 hours. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it's time for the demon to wake up. Okay, so this looks like some pretty worn down. Like when you're let's do an actual walkthrough real quick. So you come up to the mountain gate here, or to the kingdom gate here. Walk in. This is what you're greeted to. I'm liking this. I'm very much liking this. I did want to get rid of that. I think having the torch. Yeah, the torch definitely was not a... was kind of affecting the ambiance a bit. Might need to touch up that spot there. I still need to throw in the andesite up around here. That's fine. That's something I can do off camera. And then you get down to here. This still seems pretty bare. Like I said, I might want to do something with some boulders, stalactites, whatever. And then you walk through here. You have some candles to light the way. That shouldn't be more than enough light. I think right here is like the lowest light level. Yeah. And then, yeah, all this is lit up perfect. Okay. He's not child, call him what he is. He's a damn demon. Bringer of hell and fury, fallen angel of darkness, the seed of Lucifer himself. That was a little more dramatic, but I get what you're saying. Then here we are. Then we come into the actual mountain. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. I'm actually thinking of maybe doing some, like, packed mud on the ground just to give it that dark, dingy feeling. Okay, we do have some packed mud here. I wish I had regular mud. I'm gonna get myself sorted out here right quick. Alright, so if we do some packed mud on the ground here, does that... I feel like regular mud might fit in a little better. Let me make some more... Well, I'm going to have to make some glass bottles if I don't have any. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any. So I'm going to have to make some... I think it's just 3 pieces of... Am I forgetting how to make a bottle of water? A bottle? Eight. So... Isn't it 3 glass panes? I'm pretty sure it's just regular glass blocks. 24 glass. Ow! Okay, yeah, I was doing it right. Technically, I didn't need to make that many. Because I really only need one bottle of water. An auto mud farm would be nice to do at some point. Why do I have gravel in there when there should be gravel in here? Come on, Z-Man, stay consistent. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do a temporary mud farm. Crap. I'm trying to do this fast. Boy, it's not working out the way that I wanted it to. It makes... Actually, you know what we could do is... I will have to find some dripstone so that we can get that water dripping effect going on here too. So if we were to just do like how did we get rooted mud? Was it mangrove roots? It might have been. And I don't think we have any around here. Where's the nearest? I think the nearest mangrove swamp is like off this direction. We're gonna sleep really quick. And what we'll do first is this. My OCD was just thrown off by that placement of mud, so I'm out. Lol. Listen, it has to be kind of random. Like, it's gotta feel like some sort of, like, water dripping from the like the top of the cavern there. So, like, the dirt's been turned to mud. The dwarves of Moria were very well organized. Listen, we're not the dwarves of Moria, though. I think we might have some mangrove saplings or something around here. Maybe. It's not looking like it, though. Maybe that was soul spawn. Sounds like a soul spawn thing. Let's see what he's got. Oh, what you got there, bud? No? Nothing in there? About here. Rooted. Could throw in some rooted dirt too. Rooted dirt ain't too hard to get. I just know we have to go like off in this direction more. More this way, more this way. I'll hit you up later. All right, sounds good. Have a great rest of your night, Sniper. Thanks for stopping in and chatting with me. Oop. Need to be careful. That's like the tiniest mycelium island I've ever seen. Gonna go and get some holy water so I can hopefully stay alive another week with this demonic sea. Good luck. Ah, here we are. Yep. I was correct. Alright. So then what? We get this and then throw it in with the mud. Yes. Don't tell the others what I'm doing, but I'm committing a mortal sin. Wasn't there more polyp or propagules? I swear I thought, yeah, there is, but actually, while we're here, we can just dig up this mud. Duh. We've already got some rooted mud too, so that's even better. Okay, so now we just gotta go back this way. God. All right. Why am I so bright? Hold on. That don't help. Oh, that don't help either. There we go. I mean, God, I really just need to bite the bullet and work on getting some actual, like, lights for up here. But that requires money that I shouldn't be spending. I have been very good about not making dumb I wouldn't say it's necessarily a dumb purchase, though. Because, like, it's an investment. Technically. I could do it as tax write-off, right? Alright, even flying in, it feels a lot better. I feel like the muddy mangrove roots fits in a little bit better than just regular mud. Also, my FOMO's kicking in now. My buddy Roth, he's currently streaming some Magic the Gathering stuff. I want to see what he gets. All right. So actually what we'll do is out to the side. Ah. There we go. Now I can actually see chat still. And see what he's up to, what he's getting. I know this is very non-professional like, but I want to know what he gets. All right. I'm liking this. It's definitely coming together. You're not supposed to be there. Where did you spawn? Probably spawned over there or something. Okay. So what I'm thinking we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put this stuff back right quick. Wood, and technically the roots are wood, so we can include those in there. Gunpowder, yeah. Don't need a ton of mud, so we can go ahead. What? Throw it in there like so. Do I have... I feel like I had rooted dirt somewhere. Or roots. This is what happens when you're not organized, though. Am I thinking back to, like, another area where I might have had them? I can't think. Because, like, throwing in some roots would actually probably give this a little more detail as well. Oh, man. Uh-oh. It's dark out. Let's head on over to the other side here. I swear I thought there would be more... You know what? I think I know where I can get some azalea trees, but we're gonna sleep real quick. What's up, Larry? How you doing? Okay. Zombie, go away. My boy's pulling some heat. Damn. Man. He's getting some good things. Alright. I need to get right. I swear I thought he had things for that. Damn. We got some honeycomb though, which is nice. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Damn, Roth's getting all the good stuff. Okay, so I need to find a... I need to find another, or I need to find where a lush cave would be. I'm just gonna fly around. Hopefully find an entrance somewhere. Oh. Ew! Ah! Ow! Duker sniped me. Ooh. What's this? Has nobody been here yet? That's kind of sweet. Unfortunately, this is not the... Ooh, 6 vein. It's not bad. This is not a lush cave. Ow! Maybe something over here? Jesus. That was terrifying. There we go. Just trying to find lush caves, bro. Man. Hold on a second. Holy Nikes. This cave is massive. Wait, I think I know where this is. Actually, I don't know. No, apparently I don't know if I've been here before or not. This would not, honestly, this would not be a terrible spot for another Dwarven Kingdom, potentially. It is kind of close to here, but damn. I just want a lush cave. That's all I want. I guess it's not all that important at this time. I would just like to, you know, have the resources that I want. So this is the east side of the kingdom. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Aha! I knew it. I have all this stone and dirt out here too. And there's enough iron here for more beacons. Bro. Okay, here's what we'll do. There we go. I think. Okay, so we're gonna need shears. All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, we can just do this. All right, how much roots do we have? Plenty. Well, we'll just leave that here for now. We're not doing too much exterior work currently, so just throw some of this random crap in here that we don't really need. Wee. Okay. Oh. Yes, definitely throwing in the roots there is definitely chef's kiss. That looks very nice. Do I want to throw regular packed mud in? Might not be a terrible thing to... Okay, yeah. I think throwing in just a little bit of mud in there is a nice touch. Yeah, there we go. It's a natural block, so yeah, we'll throw that down there. Stone, we don't really need. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I don't know if I want to do this part just yet because I still have to. I'm actually debating on digging out this entire section up here, and then after I build the mountain. Well, after I build a mountain, dig out this entire section so that we can get an even better feeling of like grandeur. I don't know how to properly pronounce that, but yeah. Just gonna take a little bit of deep slate because there was one spot that I thought needed a little bit more work. Yeah. That should be good. I think I didn't want to do a ton of shroom lights. While they do give off a nice, they complement the resin orange very well. I just didn't want to put too many of those in because they would give off too much light. But I do want to say that aside from like a couple small cosmetic things, and if we ignore this here, this inner hall is officially complete. Excuse me. Man. But yeah, I think we can, for the most part, call this done. I am thinking we throw in like some boulders or something here, or of deep slate. Just so that we're not. I'm gonna need more. Gonna need to get more of my deep slate. Yeah, just having those in there will temporarily. We can always come back and kind of figure out what we want to do with this, with these areas again. I wish I had more deep slate, or not deep slate. I wish that I had more dripstone so that I could make it into the pointed dripstone so that we could make some stalactites and whatnot. All right. He's done there, so we'll go ahead. Sorry, making sure things are working all right on my end. Yes. Cool. Sweet. All right. So that's, I think we can confidently say, done for the time being. Let's go ahead and load up our inventory with stone, because we're going to need a lot of it. Because we're going to continue to work on the mountain up here now. Build that up like so. Oh, right. 1 second. Get my recording for replay mod going. Where's Nate about to get on? I think Nate's about to get on. Let's go. It's going to start working on our farmers some more. Hopefully. Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. All right, so now that he's on, he'll get to work on building up some more farms so that we can get more food more effectively, which will be very nice. And yeah, that'll be extremely helpful for us because we only have one reliable villager at this time that actually gives us food. We might actually end up building this peak up even more than what it's currently sitting at, just because of how this mountain currently is being built. Oh, that was pretty scary. Almost just fell to our deaths. Not like that we couldn't have caught ourselves in time. Just like being dramatic sometimes, what can I say? Okay, cool. So that part's been built up now. What we need to work on, I think, next is attaching that part to that part. But I think what all we're gonna do oh, damn it. Land! Land! Yep, there we go. Perfect. Totally had that under control the entire time. Sorry, I had to... Oh gosh, it's getting dark. Okay. I should probably honestly, we have the space up here now. We could totally just move our bed from down here up to here. Oh, well. Our boy's doing it for us, so I guess that's fine. But in the event that he can't sleep, we'll just move our bed up here. I will say having this beacon here is pretty convenient for when we need to actually dig out a section of this mountain quickly. But how's everybody doing? You guys still hanging in there? I know I haven't been very talkative. I apologize. I'm just very hyper-focused currently. Please forgive me. So one thing we definitely also need to work on. Let's go into free cam real quick. We might just have to continue on the front for the time being. Let's find the next point on the mountain that we want to build up to. I think right there should be... That was my impression of a goat. That probably wasn't a very good impression of a goat. Where are you, buddy? I don't even see you anywhere. All right, so we do have... Ow! That hurted. Feel like we should probably... find a spot and start building up from it. Obviously, but... I need to get another point here. Let's see. Okay. Did I already go through all that stone? Holy crap. Does not feel like I've gone through all that stone already, but I guess we have. Actually, there's a couple other things we can probably get rid of in our inventory here. Scaffolding. Don't necessarily need the hoe or the shovel or the flint and steel. Flint and steel. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm debating. Do I want to pull the trigger and go see it on Sunday before work, or do I want to? Well, I'd also take a look at local show times. Because I'd very much prefer to wait until the main hype has died down. Because if anybody has seen those crowds in those movie theaters, they are just a bunch of stupid teenagers that just want to ruin the movie experience for everybody else. I'd rather not have that happen. It's also, I would like. What are you doing? Kitty cat wants to come say hi. Hey. Hey. Want to come say hi? Come say hi. I know you want to come say hi because you just want to get my attention right now. Yes, hi, kitty cat. We love Arwen around here. She's a little shit. But we love her. Yeah, we love her. Hey. Really? You ain't gonna give me a chance to hold you? You just want your head scratched? You just want pet? Is that it? Butt scratches? Yeah, she just wants attention. Hey, you know I'm kind of busy streaming right now, right? Get your tail out of my face. Please and thank you. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Wanna give me a kiss? She likes to give me little nose kisses. It's adorable. Come on. Lay down. What'd you do? I'm not trying to launch. You were sitting on my keyboard. Wanna give me? You're adorable. I love you so very much. What? Oh, yep. Go on, lay down. Now she's about to lay her head on my arm. Or are you just gonna stare up at me? Hold on. She's taken her spot right beside me. Or right in front of me. I swear. This cat can be such a gremlin. But when she actually can be lovey and affectionate, she's adorable. I'd also appreciate if you'd stop digging your claw into my arm. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. I will say, though, if a cat is willing to, like, fall asleep next to you like this, that just goes to show how much they actually trust you. Plus, she knows it's been a interesting couple days for me. How you guys doing? Still hanging in there? Still having a good time? Having a good time. Having a good time. She's got her head resting right on my wrist now. Like it's her own personal little pillow. Gosh, now that she's sleeping on the hand that I used to type with the most, I don't know if I'll be able to communicate with my buddy Nate. It's my It's the cat's arm now. We just gotta accept that. Alright, I think I'm gonna work on getting this next section built up. Sure, that section works. I'm trying so hard right now. I know I'm being pretty quiet and all, but that's because not only am I really focused, but Kitty Cat's asleep. I can't help it. She's so peacefully asleep on my arm right now. And I just ruined it. I'm so sorry. Go back to sleep. I'm sorry I woke you. Oh no. What? What are you giving me that look for? She's just staring at me. What? Can you give me a kiss? Her eyes went wide. She saw something behind me. Probably a ghost. Did you see a ghost behind me, Arwen? Are you gonna go get the ghost for me? Or no? It's gonna be like, nope, that's your problem. That's 100% something you would do. You would let a ghost kill me, wouldn't you? Yeah, I bet you would. Now she's leaving me. I'm sorry I woke you up. Oh, thank God, though. I've been meaning to move for like the last 10 minutes. Oh, I need some water. Where's my water? Like, looking around for my water bottle. There's like water dripping down my face right now. Water go in mouth, not on me. Noted. I will say it feels so nice having full mobility of my arm again, because my arm was definitely falling asleep. What do you guys think of the mountain so far and how it's shaping out? You think it looks nice? Do you think there could be some improvements? I know you're only seeing bits and pieces of it at a time. But, you know, still gotta ask the important questions every now and then. Oh. Let's go check on the progress really quick. Take a quick break, see what... I'm gonna pause the recording. I'm calling that pure freaking skill right there. Look at that handsome man working on the farms. You can do it, bud. I believe in you. Yeah, there you go. Now he's just got to take care of a couple others by the looks of it. Oh, I see what he's doing here. So essentially, these farms are gonna be auto harvested, and the crops are gonna be given essentially tossed to that guy, but they're gonna go right into the hopper mine carts. Interesting. How's it go? He's doing some great work, I will say. He already admitted to me last night he loves building farms. So we're gonna leave him to the farm building. Let's go see how much. Okay, yeah, we're already up to almost 3 stacks of that. So that's great. We still have such a long way to go on the front here. All right, Zoom recording. Oh, we gotta give him some words of affirmation. You're doing a great job, bud. That's all I ask for my minions. They do the hard work for me. Cause it sure as hell ain't gonna be me that's gonna be building all these farms. I mean, yeah, I could've, but come on. Who's got time to build farms? I sure don't. I have a whole dwarven kingdom to build. I don't got time to build farms. Sokka's fault. Sock, why are you falling? Uh-oh. There's also a hole over here. Hello? Boop. You know what? It's probably these damn Endermen stealing my blocks. That's my suspicion. The Endermen be stealing my blocks. Damn, we just checked that too. And it was already at like almost 3 stacks. So the bee farm is really putting in that work. Okay. And we're out of stone again. Jeez. Also gonna grab another stack of rockets real quick. Yahoo! Alright. He might be busy, so we'll go ahead and quickly sleep through the night. If I can remember. Where'd I put my bed? Oh no. Where did I put my bed? Oh, there he goes. I forgot where I put my bed. It blends in with snow. Where did I put my bed? I'm genuinely confused now. Oh, I found it. Just gotta remember it's there. And actually, to help out, we'll just do that. Alright, back to over here. You know what? That works. All right, let's take a quick step back to see the progress that we've made. Honestly, I'd say that's pretty solid. There's a couple sections that need touched up a bit. Some holes that need filled in. Go ahead and take care of those right quick. Where's that other hole? Ah. Basically directly right over here. If I had just lifted my head, I would have noticed it. Ah! Uh-oh. We're gonna have a mob problem. Crap. I'm gonna go get some of those shroom lights. Or the glowstone. Honestly, glowstone's fine too. But we're gonna mitigate the mob problem real quick because it's gonna get out of hand real fast. I'm gonna pause the recording right quick. The rays from the sun too are not exactly helping us out right now. But this is also kind of why I wanted to rebuild the mob farm in like one of the mountains. That's my stone. Give me back my stone. Oh, who was trying to pick a fight? You? Yeah, you were trying to pick a fight. That wasn't very smart of you. Oh, there's the goat. I was kind of curious where it was. So I kept hearing it. Excuse me. Alright, we can just get rid of those items. Got a bit more glowstone, which is nice for when we cover up this next section. I don't know. I feel like we might have been arching this a little too early. It's something we can always correct, though. All right. Yeah, we gotta start arching the mountain a bit more. All right. That's, I think, a good starting point for this section here. How you guys doing? Still hanging in there? I know. Once again, not a whole lot of talking, more focused on building here. But I hope I'm still being at least somewhat entertaining, or you guys find what I'm doing is entertaining. Because I'm having fun with it. It's been genuinely a long time since I have participated. This is considered an SMP with me and my friends. But it's been a long time since I've actually felt motivated to do like a major project such as this on a world in a very long time. I think it's just because of the fact that we're not necessarily rushing ourselves to get stuff done or anything like that. We're very much taking this a day at a time at our own pace kind of thing, which is a bit different, a bit more unique from a standard SMP style playthrough that a lot of people do with like shops and all that kind of stuff. This is more of a lore build type SMP. I guess that doesn't, I don't know if that really makes much sense either, but we're not crunching to get projects done in a super quick manner, not stressing ourselves about deadlines. We're just simply having fun with what we're building. And I can confidently say it's been a while since I have felt that way about building in any capacity. I don't know how the hell that zombie manages to see us. But that snipe, though, was pretty impressive. Almost took a tumble there. That would not have been fun. Boop. What is up, my man Z? What is up, my man Roth? How goes it? It's going. We've been making some steady progress on the mountain here. We're actually almost pretty damn close to being done with the front of the mountain here. I mean, aside from a couple holes that might need patched, and this entire section that needs to be built up to that point, I am over the moon on my pools. I would be too. You got some pretty decent stuff. Now you understand. The credit card, it's addicting, I'm telling you. No, in all sincerity, I did splurge more than I originally intended to for this set, but I still feel it's justified with my pulls that I got, because you can't be too upset with 3 Mox Jaspers, an Ugin, Ghostfire Foil, and the Storm Scale Scion, another one of the amazing pulls I got. All that stuff, it feel like it was very justified. But this is the progress that we finally made on the entranceway. So obviously this is kind of like grand and all, but what I really wanted to focus on was, well, first off, I hate that the Endermen are placing blocks all around here, but I wanted to have like focus on, like, you go into this small cramped space in here, and then eventually you're just greeted by the entire city. So that's the progress that we've made here. I don't know how much you've seen so far, but I actually really do like this part of it all. I do need to do a little more with this area, I think, but if I do, I'm just gonna do it off camera. But yeah, I'm glad you now understand my perspective on going into credit card debt, specifically for Magic the Gathering. My eye just feels like something's in it. Missed most of it, but it looks great from the quick recap. Thanks, bud. I'm building a mountain, so You know how that goes. You built a mountain once. You said never again. Here I am just being like, let's do it. Where the hell? I have lost my bed again. Ah, wait. Here we go. More than once. Yeah. No, that checks out. That very much checks out. Yeah, we're having fun with this, actually. Another challenge. Like, I wasn't really a part of... I helped at, like, the tail end of the mountain that we did in Beyond Dusk. Or was that Voidcraft? I think that was Beyond Dusk at that point. Like, the first season of Beyond Dusk. That we did that whole... Or that you and Rebecca built that, like, catacombs type area inside of it. I had minimal help with that. Or I did not really participate, I should say. That was mostly you guys. You think that's your most favorite mountain that you've built? I mean, it was a pretty grand mountain. That mountain was pretty impressive. No complaints from me on that. The whole area around the capital is still one of my favorite parts. That was crazy. You did an amazing job with that. Like, all the farmlands and such. I did not... I mean, at the time, I didn't necessarily expect it from you, if that makes sense. Like, not in a bad way. But like, what you did... Was that the diagonal house as well? You tried to do a diagonal house build? So I distinctly remember that. Yeah, it was. Okay, so I just wasn't sure if I was getting certain things mixed up or not. In the Church of Stick God, which was at a slight angle, I think. Stick God. What was that from Tex? That sounds like a Tex thing. I hope he's doing well. I haven't heard from him in a while. Text in the understand books. Yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't remember if that was like if it was his idea for the church or whatever. Like the cult aura around it. I see him go live occasionally, but I haven't had a chance to stop and say hi. I see it sometimes too, like when he goes live on Twitch. I should probably stop in one of these days and say what's up. But then again, I'm just absolutely horrible in keeping in touch with all the old people that we used to stream with. Haven't talked to Abby, haven't talked to Dyer. Rebecca's doing her own thing. Even though I know she said that she wanted to potentially revisit the Minecraft server again and doing all that kind of thing. Are starting to get to the top here, so I need to keep that in mind. It's snowing again. Goddamn snow. I hate the snow. I hate snow in real life. I hate it in game. Gets everywhere. Strongly dislike it. I don't know how you're building in the snow, Roth. It would aggravate me so much. Need more stone. Right, that's... I'd say about... Ooh, well, it's at least one double chest full of stone that we went through tonight. See how much more we're gonna go through. Oh, good night, Nate. Hey, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Oh, wait. There's a hole in the mountain. Gotta fix that. Well, there's a hole in the mountain, but there's also this hole in the mountain. I wasn't expecting that. Ooh. getting late. We need to go to sleep. Should probably move my bed over to where I'll actually sleep, or near where I'm working. All right, cool. I don't know what it is, but just building this mountain is going to be one of the most time-consuming things I will have ever done in Minecraft. Not only digging out that entire section down there, but then to build this entire mountain range that I have planned. I feel like this is probably one of the most relaxing things that I could be doing. I don't know. I just find this all to be super relaxing. It's chill. Something that I can do while talking to you guys. You know, whenever y'all want to talk. I'm kidding. I appreciate everybody that lurks. Can never be mad at my lurkers. Lurk, talk, 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 lurk, lurk, lurk. Yes, exactly. Like, just like that. Better not be mad at me. Soulspawn, hi, buddy. Have you been lurking this entire time? It's the first time you talked, you big chatter. Sometimes Soulspawn just doesn't know when to shut up, guys. I don't know why. He just loves to talk. Been here since Roth stopped streaming. What was that, like? Almost a half hour ago now? Roughly. I just want to point out too, Roth, that I stopped in while streaming just to see what pulls you got, just because my FOMO started acting up. I was like, man, I hope Roth isn't getting all the good pulls. Sometimes Zman likes to go by the name Peckerman, makes him feel good inside. What? I've not once have ever gone by Peckerman. That just kind of makes me sound like a creep, if I'm being honest. Like, who the hell goes by Peckerman? Not me. There, Peckerman. This guy. I assumed you had ended stream, so I was pleasantly surprised to see you live still. Yeah, no, I literally put your stream off to the side just so, because I was working on this part. Like, I was building all this up. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing a whole lot of talking right now. Let's just build and watch Roth open up some magic cards. The things I do for my friends. But yeah, I finished up the entrance hall a little bit quicker than I was hoping. So I was like, what are we gonna do for another good chunk of the night? I know, we'll just continue building the mountain. So here we are, building a mountain. One of the most relaxing things we could have done. Can we all agree that just casually building a mountain is pretty relaxing? I think we can all agree to that. Roth agrees. We like to see that. All right, let's take a quick gander and free cam to see how it's all looking. Honestly, that's coming out real nice. We just have this section to go here, and then we're technically done with the front side of this mountain. I mean, obviously, at some point, I'm going to work on terraforming the outer parts of the mountain here. Probably, as I mentioned before, build the mountain peaks out towards the river here. But man, this is looking lovely. Aside from a couple holes. But those can be easily fixed. I jumped off the wrong side, but it's fine. Bam. Boom. I was gonna say there was one hole somewhere nearby. Make sure they all patched up. I mean, we still have to build this section up a bit more, but yeah, this is actually turning out a lot better than I was originally thinking. I am kind of being a little bit more over the top with this too, because eventually I want to replace some of the stone layers or some of the stone with andesite, just because I think it would look a lot better. Yeah, this needs to be built up even more. So now that we've built that up, how much more stone? We still have quite a bit of stone to go. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and press on. We're so close to having this front side of the mountain done. That's probably going to be the goal for the rest of tonight's stream, is to get the front side of this built. I feel like we're so close. We can't just like stop now. Oh. Excuse me. Even though I will say it is kind of late for me. Not done just yet. I don't have to work till tomorrow night, so we're fine. Oh yeah, Soulswan's still feeling like shit because he was sick. Honk Shoe Man 398. Yeah. Considerably better today. Well, that's good. So I don't feel bad bullying you now. Not that I ever actually bully you. Because you're the one that's always bullying me, you jerk. Tried to go into work on Thursday, but only lasted 2 hours. Took today off as well as, and I have the weekend off. Well, at least you can use the rest of the weekend to get better. And yes, I know we bully each other, but you bully me more. You 1000% bully me more. I definitely think I just accidentally looked at that Enderman. No? Should probably try to work on... Stop stealing my grass! Get off my lawn! Where'd you go? Ah! Minecraft is a horror game and you can't convince me otherwise. Like Jesus. Ah! Bruh, what the fuck? Honestly, ah! What the hell is happening? I know I provoked the Enderman, but still. Is he coming after me? Yes, he is. Ah! Haha! Deflected. Ah! Getting bullied. Oh, man. That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I made you a clip. Thanks, Soul. Appreciate it. Alright, hopefully that will reduce the amount of mobs spawning down in that area. Let's resume recording. Yay. I think I did a good job on timing that clip too. Made me laugh every time I watched it. Oh boy. If it made you laugh, then I definitely think it was great timing. Time to go to sleep. To help me out even more, I'm going to place down a torch so I can actually see where my bed is a little bit easier at nighttime. I'm out of caffeine, damn it. It's fine. At least I got water. Cold water hurt my teethies. Everyone watching, do exactly what Soul Spawn says. Join the community Discord so you can see the clip. I'm already out of stone again. Yeah, that chest's empty. We've almost gone through two full double chests of stone tonight. I actually want, hold on, we're gonna check some statistics really quick. Items times mined. We're over 119. We're almost to 120,000 stone mined. That's crazy. I've picked up 106,000 of that stone as well. I made a crap ton of rockets. I'm not also not proud of this statistic. Breaking 2 netherite pickaxes. Oops. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking stone. Is there? I swear I thought there was a statistics for times placed or times used. I'm assuming times used is the amount of times that you placed it. 39,000. That's kind of crazy to think of. Zman will place 1,000 stone blocks for every 10 subscribers. All right. I'll do it. Challenge accepted. I'm sorry, what the heck is that username? Pneumono ultra microscopic silicovalcano cano coniosis? Did I even pronounce that right? I don't know. Maybe, but welcome in. How's it going? Zman will place 10,000 stone blocks for every new YouTube member. All right, I'll do that too. Actually, what I wanted to do for my channel members was in the Great Hall that I'm eventually going to build, when I've mined out the area and figured out where I'm going to put everything. I wanted to do like statues and such, item or armor stands, depending on the tiers and everything like that. But I'll also do the 10,000 stone. It's not even close. The longest has up to 187,000 letters. Jesus Christ. I hate the English language. Did I even pronounce that word correctly? Like, I'm being genuine here. Like, I had to read that back a couple times. Like, huh? Is that even a real word? Apparently it is. Never seen a word that long before. I think the most confusing word that I've ever seen was on a magic card called Triskaidekaphobia. And that one was... That took me a while to learn how to pronounce. I can't imagine trying to pronounce... I'm calling you Newman. It's probably the easiest thing that I can think of to correlate your name. But welcome in to the Soulless world. This is a SMP with a few friends, where this is our forever world that we're never going to remove or delete anything of the sorts. And it's also got some like fantasy themes. Eventually we're going to work on some more world lore as we go along and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're having fun here. We're building a mountain on top of where I'm going to be building a dwarven kingdom. How is your night doing, Newman? Or Numo? I already forget what I was going to call you. I'm bad with names. We should probably check on the farms at some point here. Just to see if... Well, also see if we can get some more food, because this little bunch of food left is all we've got. I'm sorry. Why are there... That's a pillager patrol. I was like, wait a minute. Why are there so many mobs that are moving in unison? Bro, I can't aim for shit. Alright, we're going to pause the recording really quick. We're actually going to go over to the farm so quick, see how much they've been producing, if at all. I don't know. It doesn't look like they've been doing much of anything, but could be wrong. Where does... Let me up! I can't see. I can't see. I'm legally blind. I feel like that should empty out to somewhere, right? No, you're not fully unlocked. You're not fully unlocked. Neither are you. Nope. And nope. Alrighty then. So, the villager hall still hasn't had much progress made on it. Did actually want to go ahead and check on these down here to see how these are doing. Doing pretty good, actually. I might need to make some more rockets here relatively soon. So as long as Sugar King Farm's producing, that's all that really matters. And what about the honeycomb? Holy crap. Yeah, that's doing pretty well too. Ah. Trying to make sure that we kind of keep to how the mountain is shaped on this side as well. Because if we're just, I don't know, curving it a little too early, I want to make sure that we keep to the slope on this side rather than this side. Because we still have to build up this side to make sure that all reaches and fits proper. How you guys doing? You still hanging in there? We're actually pretty damn close to halfway at this point to being done. With this section. sorting and cataloging cards, that checks out. I assumed you were going to be up for a bit doing that because lay boxes come with a lot of cards. You didn't pull a Draco Genesis, did you? Did not. Good. So did none of us pull a Draco Genesis? That makes me feel a little better. I'm hoping tomorrow I can run to the game store before work and see if they have a copy for sale. So then I can make Tiamat even more disgusting. Make you guys poop your pants whenever I even mention playing Tiamat. I think I'm going to build out 2 decks from my box and see which one I like more since they only overlap in one color. Interesting. So I'm guessing either Abzan or Mardu. I know you mentioned that you pulled quite a few Mardu cards. So I wouldn't be surprised if you built a Mardu deck. Ready by time. Oh. Still got quite a bit of stone left. Bad Omen 4 though. We still need to go do a trial chamber at some point here soon. I know I've been kind of saying that's what we're gonna try to do. I got decent teamers. Okay, that. So, Abzan. Abzan, Timur, and Mardu are my 3 best wedges. I figured as much. I will say this set was very heavy. Well, I guess I'm not super familiar with the clans of Tarkir, so... But I will say, like, the set it's in of itself is very tricolor heavy. So I can see it why it's so easy to make a 3-color deck. We're definitely getting there, guys. Slowly but surely, we're getting there on progress. We're getting there, guys. We're actually a lot closer than I was thinking we were at currently. I can feel myself starting to crash if I'm being completely honest. But like we only have this section to go, so I'm like really pushing to. We're out of rock. We're out of stone. But I'm really pushing to get this section finished, just so we can say that we got a lot accomplished. That chest is out. Got some miscellaneous things to throw into storage. So we can get a few more stacks. Honestly, we probably won't even need the entire amount that we currently have on us. Honestly, think I can make a viable deck with any of the wedges that got 9 legendary creatures and only 2 dupes. I mean, that's impressive in of itself. Let me quickly see what other... Okay, we got a few right up on the front here. Where else? Right around the corner. Is there another? I don't think so. Right. Yeah, I know. Not the most exciting thing in the world to be just placing a crap ton of stone, but I'm enjoying it. Oh, man. Guys, we're like right there. We're so freaking close. Oh, guys, we freaking did it. My eyes hurt so much. Ah! But we did it. We freaking did it. Aside from a couple holes here and there, the first portion of the front of the mountain is officially done. I feel like this slope here needs a little bit of work, but that's something that we can handle another night. It's almost midnight for me. We've been going for almost 4 hours now. Holy freaking crap. But anyways, that's going to do it for tonight, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream or VOD if you're watching this in VOD form. If you did, make sure you leave a like if you haven't done so yet. Check out the links below for all my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord. And I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all of my channel members as well. You guys are amazing. And if you want to see more Soulless World content just like this, consider subscribing as well. But yeah, that is it. That is all. I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye-bye.